Rice and Beans Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to Rice and Beans Podcast. My name is Viviane, and this is
Roberto.
Oh no,
Roberto's
at the building.
Hold on. You got to get the sweet Dr. Pepper sound.
Welcome back
it's
to
good
our
and nice.
Welcome back to our podcast about everything and nothing at all.
Well, we got some stuff today, I guess.
We got some juicy stuff. It's really not even that juicy. Like I don't think literally anybody cares,
Bruh, like we don't have to worry about people talking about us because we talk about ourselves. Like our only gossip is us.
Yeah, which I mean,
that's the only gossip
I know.
got.
And to us, it's like a big deal, and we're like stressed out. But to other people, they're like,
Whatever.
Who cares?
Put it on a milk cart and it might get found faster.
Right. So, how was your day yesterday?
It was fine.
It was fine.
Oh, you talking about the news?
Was it really?
Are you wanting to get right down into it right away?
The nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty. His nucleus.
Let's get right down to the nucleus.
These are my sweats.
Yeah. Okay, so we won't get into that right away.
No, we can. Well, I think we've mentioned it on the podcast.
We haven't,
before.
and we haven't because I didn't want to mention it.
Oh, we didn't mention it at all, huh?
Nope. See, so I have this thing, right? I have this theory.
Austin
It's more
theory.
of a what's the word am I looking for?
That's just a
This
theory.
is something that seems to happen in my life always. If I get excited about something, if I start talking about it, if I start thinking about it too much, it doesn't happen.
Right.
And that's literally what happened this time. Because that's what always happens. Maybe it might be OCD. So
Well, maybe that explains why you weren't too excited about our wedding. You didn't want it to not happen.
okay.
That's
Well,
what I'm going with to protect
okay.
my ego.
Yep. Anyways. So with this situation, I was starting to get excited and
Mm-hmm.
I talked about it with two people, which I regret because I messed it up. I put the bad juju in there.
Yeah, that's not how things work.
In my mind, that's how it works.
That's not how things work.
Yeah.
Now, it'd been different if you were like, bragging or something like that about maybe, oh, the deal's going to go through and man, I got a really good deal with this sucker. And then the person you're talking to just happens to know that sucker and then goes back and talks to him and then the deal's cut off.
Yeah.
That would be your mouth getting you in trouble. But what you do or what I do isn't bragging.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lord ain't just sitting up there on the cloud waiting for us to be happy about something that might happen. And then go, oh, you showed happiness before it happened. So deal's off.
I don't know. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, but
That's what it feels like.
You can't back that up with any kind of scripture whatsoever, though.
Yeah, that's true. It's just my anxiety.
The Lord ain't just sitting up there waiting to slap us down.
Anxiety talking in my ear.
Yeah. And that's
So-
fine.
So what happened?
We had the prospect of moving.
Mm-hmm.
We had someone contact us, a buyer, that wanted to buy the house. And just out of the blue, really, just kind of happened.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you still selling your house? And I was like, I ain't got it on the market or anything, but sure. And she said she wanted it. She wanted it, and, my price was a little bit too high, so I came down.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. She's going to sell her house and move up here to be closer to her son.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Awesome. Got talking with the people that own the property here. They approved it.
Mm-hmm.
And got talking to the realtor, got talking to the mortgage company, got talking to a grant company. Everything was moving pretty smoothly.
Yep.
She kept me well informed about the sale of her house. She
Mhm.
sold it. She got paid. And a week ago, she called and was like, hey, Wednesday, which would have been yesterday,
Mhm.
as the time of this podcast, which would have been yesterday, she was like, I'm going to come bring you your check. You know, cashier's check, take it to the bank. I was like, yep, that's what I'll do. You just write me a cashier's check. I'll take it to the bank. Once it clears, then we'll do the whole title transfer thing, deed
Mhm.
transfer for the house.
Yep.
And then she called me back on, yesterday, Wednesday.
Yep.
She texted me. And I was like, I don't like the way this text is sounding. So I called her. And she is no longer able to afford
Mhm.
our house. Reasons being, she said, that she didn't take into account moving costs
Mhm.
and paying up her bills, I guess she was behind on, and then having to rent out a 1-bedroom apartment up here by her son,
Mhm.
plus the chunk of money that she would have had to put down to stay on this property because she has no income
Mhm.
besides her old people income.
Yeah.
And since she didn't have a proof of income, the place was going to make her pay a whole year's worth of land rent
Mhm.
before she could move in. It's kind of all right, we'll skip the whole income thing for the first year and we'll let you just pay up ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know, it's liability reasons, just in
Mhm.
case they let you come in here and then 3 months down the line you're like, whoa.
Right.
And now, now what do you do?
Mhm.
And I was just like, well,
This really sucks.
I was like, that is unfortunate. But the whole time I was talking to her, the only thing it kept popping in my head was remain calm and talk Jesus-like. Don't make her feel bad just because
Mhm.
this deal didn't go through. Because I don't know her side of it 100%, obviously.
Right.
So maybe she really did try everything, and then the math didn't math anymore, and so she had to pull out. Or there might have been other reasons. She apparently has a pacemaker, and she's supposed to go in for surgery to replace the battery in like 3 months. So, who knows? So, told her it was all right, and hope that the surgery goes well, and hope that she enjoys where she's at, and hopefully she can find something in her price range.
Mhm.
And then I invited her to church, and she wants the church address, so
I'll give that to you.
I'll send that to her. And but the whole time I was talking to her, the only thing that was in my head was, even though if you could see my body language, my body language and what I was saying on the phone was two opposite ends of the coin there.
Yeah.
My body language was very defeated, but I didn't want her to feel, because she was already apologizing and everything.
Mhm.
So I was like, you know what? If this wasn't the plan that was supposed to happen, or maybe it was and then circumstances changed, I don't know. Who am I to make her feel less than just because she can't do something that she had all intents and purposes to do?
Look at you.
But
thinking about other people.
yeah, well, that's the thing. It was in my head, so I'm sure it was my little guardian angel reminding me that, hey, sometimes crap happens. It's nobody's fault. So
Mhm.
just remain godly, remain patient, remain, don't have anger.
Yeah.
That's one of my weak spots for sure.
But it's really not, because you are a lot more relaxed when it comes to big things like that. And I'm usually the one that reacts, and I'm like, why aren't you more fired up?
Right.
Like, why aren't you fighting more?
Mm.
and you're just like, well, it ain't no big deal. And I'm like, this is 100% a big deal, and you're just not. So your anger, I don't see.
Yeah.
You're very nonchalant.
I get angry at small things. Little things that don't matter. That'll make me mad. Like trying to put a table together and it's not perfectly square. And it makes no sense that it's not perfectly square.
Well, yeah, you walk around the house just looking for stuff and you're like, I can't believe
I'm like,
this.
why ain't this going square? It makes no sense. And then I'll hit it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inanimate objects get my anger, my wrath.
Yep, like the tablet you threw. And the shoe that you threw because it wasn't fitting.
Nothing fit. No shoe fit.
So, okay. So
basically we were going to sell our house.
Yeah. And we were finally going to be able to get approved for a loan.
Mm-hmm. That was going good.
And now everything is
just cut off.
Yeah, everything.
Just screech and halt.
The doors just shut.
Yeah. But where one shuts, there's another one that's going to open. It's just when and where, don't know. But that's and maybe the door that's going to open is not meant for us to move out of this place. It seems like we're just
stuck here.
I don't even want to use the word stuck because if the Lord has us here, then we're not stuck.
I'll use the word stuck.
We're meant to be here. Maybe I just haven't found the reason. I don't know. The reason hasn't shown itself to me, or maybe it has, and I'm just not seeing it because I'm too focused on getting out of here. And it ain't that we want to get out of here because it's a bad place. It's a safe place.
Yeah.
Safe place.
We just want more. But then, then I'm like, well, what's the problem with us wanting more? Everybody wants more.
Yeah.
And what we want is it's not so outrageous and it's not so, out of reach. It's out of reach for us for whatever reason.
And it makes zero sense to me.
But it's so easy for literally everyone else.
I don't get it because, the biggest thing that comes back on us is my job.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it's cash. Dealings, which the mortgage companies have a hard time. They're like, oh, well, how do we know that you can, truly pay your bills and stuff? Why don't you just look at the mortgage we have now?
Right.
Never been late, thank you, Lord. Never been late on it. Never been late on any of our bills. Never. It's like, you got proof of my income. You got my taxes. You got my 1099s. You got all this stuff. And I'm an independent contractor. Why is it that I, as an independent contractor, am having such a tough time getting a loan?
You know why? I think it's because a lot of people have people to help. They have someone to back them up. We literally have nobody.
But I've had my business for well over 4 years. So there's almost 5, it's 5 years worth of income and consistency to look at.
But it's just not enough.
But it's just like I don't understand, because I know plenty of other entrepreneurs, other business owners that even have a smaller business than me, as far as income goes, and they can get loans. I don't get it.
I think it's because they have people to back them up.
Maybe. I don't know.
We don't have anybody. We've never had anybody.
Well, we shouldn't need anybody. I have plenty of background worth of proof that my business works. We make money. We pay our bills.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the only thing that should matter? Can you pay us back on this loan plus our ridiculous interest rate?
Yeah.
And the answer to that is yes. Because even with this house, we are just now starting to pay the principal.
I know, and we've been living here for 6 years.
Yeah. So 5-6 years worth of all the payments that we put on here has gone towards interest.
Yeah.
And we're just now getting into the principal.
Yeah. It's crazy.
So I don't know.
Why couldn't we have been born into wealth?
I don't even think it's that. It doesn't make any sense. Because like even, like some of my younger cousins, they ain't born into wealth. But yet they're getting loans as soon as they get out of high school.
It's because their parents set them up.
You think Gary set up any of his kids?
Well, he wasn't the one that was taking care of them. It was his sister.
Yeah, but she wasn't able to do anything extra like that either. She was just trying to survive with extra people around.
I'm sure she co-signed or something.
Maybe. Your chair was dangerously close to my Sega Genesis.
Oh, hodgepodge.
I didn't want you to rock backwards and destroy my Sega.
And I was literally not even moving.
I know, but I seen it in the future.
Okay.
I seen it happening.
Whatever you say.
But yeah, I guess that's the bad news.
Yeah. How did that make you feel? Because for me, and I was pretty bummed out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It made me feel not good. And I'm like, so I'm the type of person, I even had a therapy session yesterday and I didn't even bring it up. Because I'm the type of person where if something like this it happens and it really like bothers me, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about it until you can kind of...
Yeah, until I can kind of...
mull it over.
Yeah, and then I'm ready to talk about it.
Yeah. Get past that initial sting.
Yeah. I hear somebody.
I hear him. Tommy's not doing a good job. Nah, he's rough. When he gets into the mood where he's wanting either me or you, man, he is unstoppable.
Yeah.
But, in the moment, it made me, I guess, sad, disappointed that, like, crap,
here we go again.
I wasn't, like, 100% guaranteed that this, because nothing's a guarantee until it's guaranteed, until there's money in the bank and ink on the paper. Nothing's a done deal. Nothing's a done deal until it's a done deal.
Right.
That's how the saying goes. And so I mean I was disappointed. I was kind of like, but I felt bad for her at the same time. So I just felt bad all around, I guess, for her and for us. And, the confusion that comes with the, and this ain't like the first time.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we've gotten, a cash buyer, but it ain't the first time we've made it 75-80% of the way in the process, and then something, stops us. So I guess it's just, what do you do? That's the kind of, for first couple hours, because it wasn't too long after that I had to go to work for a few hours before I could come back. And I took that few hours, I guess, and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Mentalized in my head. That's not the right word. I got it settled in my brain.
What is that word?
I don't know. I can't think of it right now. Compartmentalized.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm not saying it right, but it's close enough that people probably know what I'm talking about.
Compartmentalized. Compartment.
Compartmentalized. I don't know.
Compartment and then intellect.
Yeah. I put it in storage in the filing cabinet. How about that? And I was more concerned about you than myself because I get over things pretty easy. What are they playing? Hide and go seek?
I think so.
Wow, he is loud right beside the door.
Yeah, that's Hunter for you.
Yeah. At least he can count to 20.
Yeah. He's doing good.
Ready or not, here I come. But so I filed it away. And I get over things a little easier than you do.
I do not. It takes me a long while to get.
And it ain't that I get over it, but I just kind of squish it up, put it in the back of my brain. That didn't work for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Still got to move on, though.
Okay.
Tomorrow's going to arrive, whether I'm ready to move on or not. So I just, what are you going to do? Start walking again. Start moving. Continue to be patient.
And
continue to pray.
I like to sit there.
No, I can't. If I do that, man, it just, it really bums me out. And then I get moody and everything bugs me. And then I get snippy.
Do I get like that?
Yes.
So you don't want to be like
either that or you just go, you're pretty silent.
I get silent a lot.
But you will get, you will have a shorter fuse because all of your energy is being focused on what just went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's not an unnormal thing. I think that's pretty normal for a lot of people.
It's just you're above the norm.
Not above. I've just learned to how to handle things that work for me.
Right.
What can I do to keep moving forward? What can I do to not let this affect my attitude towards other people that had nothing to do with it? So it ain't anyone else's fault. It ain't really our fault. It ain't really her fault. So who am I angry at? Am I going to be angry at God? That ain't going to do no good. And God is, he knows all the answers. We don't. We're just like, and it ain't the fact that it didn't happen. It's the fact that this keeps happening.
Yes.
And it's not the fact that we got told no or not right now. It's the fact that why, I guess. I can't understand why it keeps happening.
I gotta say.
So I can't really, I don't know what to fix because I don't know what's wrong.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with you right now.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
This is a different side of Roberto that I didn't know existed.
Well, we don't normally talk about stuff like this.
That is true.
If it bugs you, I usually try to steer clear of it until whenever you're ready. And whenever that is, I don't know. Or we just kind of like both accept it and move on. What's next?
Yeah.
I think some of the things we've went through, not in just our life, but in our married lives, I guess, has kind of taught us that, you know what? We're not in control for the most part. There's really not much we're in control of.
Yeah.
So what is the point in dwelling on what could have been when we can look forward and focus on what is?
Yeah.
Because what could have been could have been nice, or it could have been a nightmare. Don't know which. And we don't know, probably never know. So what's the point in focusing on it when there's stuff happening now?
Yeah, but I think I don't know, I think that you're able to move on so quickly and what is that word?
Compartmentalize. There it is.
Compartmentalize. Is because you were raised that way. For the most part.
You know what? Yeah, because, we would have really good things that happened to us. Like sometimes we had money. We had good money. You've seen my dad's kept all of his check stubs and stuff.
So you're not talking about me and you.
I'm talking about the way I was raised.
Yeah.
Sometimes we had a lot of money. Sometimes we had no money.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we got our couches and refrigerators repoed because we couldn't make the payments on it from like a rent-a-center or whatever. And then there was times that we had abundance, plenty of equipment, plenty of food. I had plenty of toys, good Christmases, and then there was, dry spells in there as well. So it's like, I guess when you kind of have that up and down, you got money, you don't got money. You got money, you don't got money. You kind of just, and my parents they never harped on anything. It's like, oh, money comes and money goes. Oh, we could have had a brand new tractor, but we have this tractor.
Right.
And it's like 80 years old, but it works.
Yeah.
It may not be pretty to look at, and it may be a little harder to drive and harder to work with because the machinery is outdated, but it works. So let's be happy that we got this and not focus on the fact that we don't have a brand new John Deere or whatever.
Yeah. So my family was the complete and utter opposite.
Yeah, we weren't focused on material things at all.
We weren't focused on material things. My family focused on the bad things and made you remember the bad things. So like if you did something or if something happened, it was because of you, and I'm going to keep talking about it for weeks on.
Sad, man.
So that you can keep remembering why, like what happened. I'm never going to let you forget the things that happened that you did.
There's no good that comes from that.
There is no good that comes from that, but it changes your brain chemistry.
To look at the bad first.
Right.
Of course. And to focus.
Right. So you're the optimist.
I'm optimistic.
And I'm the pessimist.
Yeah.
I bring you back down to reality. I try to, but you just always seem to lift me up, daggone it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't too long ago. I don't remember what happened, but I was pretty down and out, and I wasn't optimistic at all. And you had to become an optimistic person.
I did, and it about killed me. I'm just kidding. It didn't. I'm able to be optimistic with other people. Like, I can lift somebody else up and tell them that everything's going to be okay, and, make them feel, or hopefully make them feel like everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
But I struggle to do that for myself.
Yeah.
Again, I think it's because my brain chemistry, because of how I was raised.
Well, and it's always hard for people to take their own advice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a hard time taking my own advice that I've given other people. But when it comes to my own life, I'm like, I don't need that.
Right.
It's like, well, why not? If this person needs it, why and can use it, why can't you use it yourself?
Right.
But it's just something weird that humans do. We don't want to take our own advice, or we don't want to look at our lives the way we look at other people's lives, whatever it may be, good or bad. Because I know plenty of people that can't see the bad in their life, and that they're the ones causing it. It's totally your fault, dude.
Oh, to have that issue. I think we're thinking about the same person.
Yeah. It's totally your fault.
Yeah.
All this could have been avoided.
Right.
Real simply. But yet, and people tell it to you. Hey, this is what you're doing wrong. Yeah, I know. And then you go and do it again.
Right.
But.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the Lord's trying to tell us. The thing that keeps coming back to my brain is that we're not satisfied where we're at. Why can't we be satisfied where we're at? Maybe there's a lesson that we're supposed to learn and be satisfied where He has us, and quit worrying about tomorrow.
But it's like, I feel like once upon a time, that's where we were. Like, we were just like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this here. But there's so much that we've worked around, and we've made it work to the best that we can. But it's like, I don't see what the problem is with wanting more, with wanting 2 acres, with wanting chickens, with wanting some cows. Like, what? I don't understand what the issue is with wanting those things.
Well, there's not an issue with us wanting them. Everybody wants stuff. I guess maybe the issue would come in where when we don't get what we want, we become unsatisfied with what we have.
Are you talking about me?
I'm talking about me too.
Because
no, I'm definitely in that boat.
Because I don't want to fix up this place anymore. We're in the middle of
I don't want to fix this place up. Because why?
Yeah.
If I was going to do it, I would literally have to rip all the walls out.
You would have to, because
and put proper wood placement, put proper drywall, put proper plug-ins, because this house was built like garbage.
Yeah, as well as
it's like 80%. It's like 80% done.
Yeah,
and it would take a lot of. I would have to do a lot, and maybe I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm supposed to start room by one, replace all the drywall, rerun the electrical.
Do you know how by the time we get done doing everything, this house will be paid off? I'm talking about like 50 years. Like, it's going to take forever to do those things. It ain't going to be no 50 years. It's going to take forever to do those things.
It is a whole lot easier to redo than to try to fix what's already been done. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's a whole lot easier to demo and redo it than it is to try to fix the crap that's already been done. Because now you're trying to work around other people's sloppiness and what they've done wrong. And that's not easy, to try to fix other people's mistakes.
I don't know.
Especially with this type of drywall. It's so thin. Man, you just sneeze on it and it bends or warps or breaks.
Or you run through the hallway and somebody
put your hand on the wall, the whole wall bends in.
Bumps into the wall and completely just case it in.
I would literally have to just pull all this drywall off, rerun and put new studs besides the ones that are already there. Run some cross studs so you can hang pictures and stuff on them. And then re-put in my plugins and secure them correctly, because right now they're not even secured correctly. They're just in the drywall. They're not secured to any stud at all, which makes them all floppy and flippy. And we got like 2 of them that's been pushed into the drywall because there's nothing holding it there. It's fine to use drywall anchored plugs. It's the box and behind it that the plugs go into. But you have to have the correct thickness of drywall to be able to handle what you're trying.
This is like a piece of paper.
This is it's thin.
It's like construction paper.
Yeah, it's 3/4 inch drywall, which is tiny. It's real thin. It's cheap. And that's why they make these houses so cheaply. But those plugs, if you're going to have drywall like this, those plugs need to have a stud to nail into and not anchoring to the drywall, because the drywall is not strong enough to withstand what it wants to do over a 10-15 year period. It may be okay for the first 4 or 5 years, but it ain't going to be after that.
This house is 10 years old.
Yeah.
Which I know is not, it's not that old, but
if it was a frame built house, it'd be different.
Yeah, it's a mobile home. So.
It's a triple wide or double wide with an add-on. But yeah. And it's a nice house. It really is.
I love our house. I don't like where our house is.
Yeah, but look how far we've come with that. Remember how much trouble they would just be on us constantly. Hey, you can't have this. Hey, you can't have that. Until I got tired of it and told them that if you leave another piece of frickin' paper on my door, or you come and knock on my door one more time, I'm going to sue this place for harassment.
Like, can you imagine? Like,
and they stopped.
We live in a trailer park.
No, mobile home community or modular home community.
It's a trailer park. But they treat it like it's an HOA, like there's $1 million homes here.
It technically is an HOA, just without the $1 million homes. And they don't even own this land; they rent this land.
I know.
It's crazy to me. I'm like, what? But I mean, when we moved in the back down
Mhm.
there, the very first place we rented at
It's a
when we
single
first moved
wide.
up here, it was a little single place. We got no issues.
I know.
Never even seen management at all.
No, and then we
As
moved
soon as we buy
to
this
the
place
front.
up here, which is in the front, like you can
Mhm.
see us from the road,
Mhm.
man,
we
it's like
have
become some
so
kind of it's
many
somehow become our responsibility
to make the whole park
place look good.
Yeah.
And I'll daggone call her out, Lynn, little devil woman. Lord, I pray for her soul because she has got a bunch of hatred in her.
Yeah.
And it spews.
Not only her, but the new one that's here now.
She's all right.
No, not her. The other one.
Oh yeah, the one that's overall
Yeah, I
over
don't
like
know
4 or
her
5 of them.
name,
I don't either. She
but-
looks like a little goblin.
Yeah, I don't know her name, but she's not a nice
She's
person.
nasty. I'd take Lynn over her. But Lynn wouldn't leave us alone. Then I think the final straw was we had one of those little kiddie pools that you get from Dollar General or whatever in the yard. They played in it, and then it sat there for like 2 or 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got back home from work, we had a note on the door.
Yep.
And
$50 fine.
so I called them up, and this has been compounding for like 4 years at that point, 3 or 4 years. And I finally called her, and I lost my cool. And I basically told her, I said, if you ever even as much come sniff at my door, I said, I'm going to sue you, and I'm going to sue this whole place for harassment, period. I said, I'm getting tired of getting fines for stuff that's happening all over the park only because I'm visible from the road.
Yep.
It needs to be a fair thing throughout the whole park, not just because you can see me.
Mm-hmm.
She left us alone.
Yep.
But I said, yeah, I was much more angry than that. And then she went away, and then we got this new person, and you had to get fired up at her.
I did, because she was just like
would not leave us alone every single day.
Yeah. And then she comes up on the porch, and I swing the door open, and I'm like, what do you want? And she's like, is Robert around? And I was like, no. She's like, well, can you have him call me? And I was like, no. And then I got inside, and I told you to.
Yeah, she was backing up from you and stuff.
Yeah, she was backing up. I opened up the door, and she's like right in the doorway, and I'm like, what do you want?
Listen,
and then she backed up to the porch.
This idiot came to me, what was it? Like mid-January, like friggin' everything's frozen.
Yes.
And one of the rules here is we can't, even though we've scapegoated that a little bit, illusion is perception. We can't have vegetables planted in the ground. It has to be in an above ground capacity to where roots don't actually go in the ground, because their thing is that they use chlorine and other chemicals to purify the water, which is why we don't drink this water. That if something were to happen, it could contaminate the ground, that could get into our vegetables, and then blah, 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 which I think is a bunch of bull malarkey.
Yes.
And so in the wintertime, we will put everything nice and neat in a singular place against the house and winterize everything. Pull everything up, cover things if we need to cover them, and everything's nice and neat. It ain't junky. And she come up to me in the middle of daggone winter when the ground was frozen.
Literally frozen.
Asking me to, because we had 5-gallon buckets with a couple holes drilled in it that we were using to grow tomatoes out of. And she wanted me to move those buckets into the shed because she was afraid that mosquitoes,
in winter time,
that it would hold water and mosquitoes would form.
Winter.
I look at her and I go, but there's holes in there. It can't hold water even if it wanted to. She goes, yeah, but, we just need to get them in the shed because, we don't want the mosquitoes. I said, but it's wintertime. I said, I can't move those buckets. They're frozen to the daggone ground. She goes, oh, well, we need to get them in there. And this was when I was still trying to appease them. I'm like, okay, you want me to move my buckets? Couldn't move the buckets. They all busted because they were frozen.
Yes.
So I couldn't move them. And when I did move them, they just cracked and I had to throw them away. And I can't remember what, that was like starting to get me angry because she kept coming at us. And she was like, oh, you got to get rid of that garden. I was like, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, no, we can't, we got to beautify the park. I said, won't you work on the rest of the park? And then I'll beautify my place.
Well,
I said, our place is nice and neat. Our lawn is mowed. We weed eat. Our garden is not messy. We don't leave it out there to die and look like garbage. We take care of it. And I said, I've already cleared this with the owners of the whole entire friggin' park. I said, your bosses.
Right.
I'm keeping that garden. And she goes, oh, well, I'm just going to have to fine you for it. I said, as soon as a fine hits this door, I'm going to go above your head to your bosses. And then I'm going to go to my lawyers. And I'm going to sue every single one of you.
Well, you ended up calling
the main dude. Yeah.
Leaving a message, which we didn't know that the message went
back to her.
A copy of it went to her. And that's when she came up on the porch. And I was like, what do you want? And then she started backing away. And then you called her, and she had a much different tone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She thought that she was just going to come in here and step on somebody, and they weren't going to do nothing about it. Yeah. You've lost your daggone mind. I'm not renting this place. I own this place.
Right.
You know how difficult it would be to get me out of here if I wanted to be difficult? You know how many months of litigation and months of law enforcement it would take to get me out of here? It'd be more expensive on you to try to get me out of here than just to leave me alone.
Yeah. I think she figured that out.
Yeah. Because I own this place.
Yeah.
You can't kick me out. You can't move it. You can't do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm here, dude.
So we haven't heard from her since.
Nope. Even when she comes here.
Yeah.
Which isn't very often anymore.
But it's just like, do you know how just unsettling it is to wake up in the morning and step outside,
see a stupid paper,
to see her vehicle there,
Ugh.
or to see her riding, and not just her, to see anybody from the office just riding around in the golf cart
on my lawn,
just looking for stuff to fine you for.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just looking like you can't go outside and enjoy a cup of coffee because the golf cart is just turning around the corner.
Yeah. We had a guy that was mowing our grass, the groundskeeper, I guess, the maintenance guy. And he would come through and swipe our grass because he had to mow right beside ours anyways. And until he decided to not pay attention when he was doing, he ran over our internet wire.
Yep. And blamed us for it.
And so I called the office and was like, hey, the lawnmower dude ran over our internet wire. If I have to pay to replace it, is that something you guys would reimburse me for? And they're like, yeah, no problem. And so I get it all fixed. They didn't even charge me anything, but he got upset and said that he's no. He goes, now they know I was mowing your grass. I can't do it anymore.
He came to me and he's like, oh well, now they know I'm mowing your grass. I'm not gonna be mowing your grass anymore. And I'm like, dude, it's okay. Like nobody's upset.
That's fine, dude. You're not in trouble. We're not in trouble. Nobody's in trouble.
But then,
it's just something that happened and it needed to be fixed.
The next week he mowed our grass again.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make him some banana bread.
He's a good guy once he calms back down. Yeah, he gets a little hot headed at first.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we went way down the rabbit hole. I'm tired of talking about this because this just frustrates me.
Yeah. But you're the one that wanted to talk about it.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, now that we've talked about it, I'm over it.
Maybe I had more to say.
Dude, go ahead.
No, I don't have anything to say.
The floor is yours.
But besides that, we finished baseball.
The kids did their skills camp. They did great.
The football skills camp.
Did great.
Brett decided to not go forward with it.
which I'm proud of him for making that decision.
He wants to stick with baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But Tommy, on the other hand, the giant,
he's excited.
he is excited.
Yeah. He's looking forward to it.
He's looking forward to hitting somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But I went and got his equipment fitted on him, and he's going to be part of a marketing campaign too.
Ooh, nice.
I think I have to look at it, but I think it's USA Football Club or something like that.
Nice.
They donated like 50 helmets, 50 shoulder pads, 50 pants. But the agreement was that we'll donate this stuff to you, but we want to, get publicity out of it. So we're going to take videos and pictures and stuff like that. We got to sign a waiver and all that. Mm-hmm. So we get there, and the pads don't fit Tommy. They're extra large, don't fit Tommy. Mm-hmm. The helmet really could be a little bit better, and his pants don't fit. So they're going to have to go to the high school and get pads and pants from them to fit Tommy.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's excited. He was telling me yesterday that he's really excited to do this, and he's looking forward to it. So
it's good.
It's good.
Starts next week.
For the next
3 weeks. Just practice, and then they start getting into games.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yep.
Then we have school starting in 2 weeks.
Yep.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Everything's great. Everything's great.
Everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
So, we're coming towards the end.
Are we?
I thought it would be fun to do something, and I didn't tell you before because I didn't want you to prepare.
Okay.
I'm going to say some movie quotes, and then you have to tell me what movie.
What movie?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All
right.
Okay.
Let's try.
All right, ready?
Sure. What's number one?
Just keep swimming.
Well, that's Finding Nemo.
Okay. What about this one? Can you dig it, sucker?
Can you dig it, sucker? That sounds like Shaft.
Mm-mm.
Booker T?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going for wrestling?
I'm just doing everything.
But he got it from Shaft.
Okay. Here's Johnny.
Oh, that would be The Shining.
Yep. I'm the king of the world.
Multiple movies.
Let's see if you can get it right.
I'm the king of the world. Maybe Titanic.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This one. Help me, I'm poor.
Wait a minute.
Help me, I'm poor.
Help me, I'm poor. Was that like Oliver Stone or something? What?
Bridesmaids.
Bridesmaids. Oh.
Help me, I'm poor.
Yeah, you would know that one more than me. I've only kind of ever watched it just kind of with you, and I wasn't really actually watching it.
You know this one. With great power comes great responsibility.
Spider-Man, baby. Yeah.
What about this one? Good morning, my neighbors.
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Screw you. Yes. Screw you too.
Oh, this one. The royal penis is clean, Your Highness.
That's still Coming to America.
Wake up to yourself.
Muriel's Wedding. Your father wants a cup of tea.
You're killing me, Smalls.
A Sandlot.
Man, I need to find a good one. Let me think. Crickets.
Mm-hmm.
This is hard to do when it's like when you're on the spot.
Oh yeah, 100% because your brain don't work right. That's all right. Just do it. I'll forget about this by the next time we do another podcast. So just come up with some more.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe just look up some. Maybe it's even from movies that you don't even know yourself.
Right. I'll have to do some that you don't even know.
Yeah.
This one, everybody knows this one. Mommy is always on top.
Mommy is always on top?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of. That's Mommy Knows Best. That would be Rapunzel. Mommy's always that's isn't that still coming to America?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
I was Joan of Arc in my former life.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy's always on top. Mommy's always on top. Nope, I don't know it.
It's not a movie.
Okay. What is it?
Rhea Ripley.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Mommy's always on top.
Good night. Quoting wrestling is a hard thing.
That's what I should do. Just go through and find, but you probably get a whole bunch of them because you're big in, as you like to say, I'm not a wrestling fan, I'm a WWE fan.
No, I said I'm not a WWE fan, I'm a wrestling fan.
I'm not a wrestling fan, I'm a WWE fan.
Yeah, you're a WWE fan. I'm a wrestling fan. I watch all the crap. Or at least bits and pieces of it.
Yeah.
I don't really watch AEW much anymore because, my gosh, like, I don't know what the heck they're doing. It makes no sense to me. The matches don't make sense. The storylines don't make sense. The way that they do things just doesn't make sense. Why are you having a world beater going 30-minute, 35-minute matches with a jobber? Someone that doesn't mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. He hasn't been built up to be any kind of credible threat to anybody. But yet you're going to have this jobber, which is what they're called, a no-namer, go against your world champion.
Who's the world champion?
And run him 30, 40 minutes and kicking out of his finishers and everything like that. So everyone looks weak.
Right. Who's the world champion right now?
I believe it's MJF.
Ooh, I like him.
MJF is pretty good.
I like him.
He's the best one. Well, they got another guy named Will Ospreay who's from London, mate. And he's really friggin' good. But the way that AEW does their booking, the way they make the matches and the storylines and stuff, it just doesn't make sense. Like, say you're going to be booking a show, and this guy, Will Ospreay, comes to your company with a huge fanfare already from the indie scenes and from overseas. Everyone, for the most part, knows who he is. And he comes in, and he's doing really, really well. You're putting him over good, even though he's having these ridiculously long matches with nobodies. And then he gets hurt, and he's out for several months. Would it be your plan to bring him back and make him lose his very first match?
No.
And getting hit in the same spots that he was injured in?
No.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why not? Why wouldn't you have your potential world champion, one of the most popular dudes in your whole entire stable, come back from injury and lose to a nobody?
Because that's not how it's supposed to be.
Right. You're supposed to build him up. Yes. This is his big triumph return.
Yes.
You know, he's supposed to maybe not have a really long match.
He's supposed to come back.
It's supposed to be a nice, short, I'm back, baby.
Right.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. I'm ready to go after the world title now and start working a story to build him up to go after that world title. Because they got a big show in Wembley coming up, and you're talking about like 80,000 people. Wembley over in the UK.
Okay.
Big, and it's his hometown, home country.
I wonder if they're going to have
big 80,000, 90,000 people. And the way that they're building him up now is he lost when he came back. And he was getting hit a lot in his injured spots, right? So you're making him look weak. And then he teams up with your biggest heel, your biggest bad guy faction. This bad guy is going to show him how it's done, how he's supposed to wrestle. And then that somehow parlays him into a world championship.
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
And I don't get it. And for the people that like that kind of stuff, they like that kind of stuff. But that's not the kind of stuff I like. And I ain't saying WWE makes sense, 100% of the time. It doesn't.
No.
But
there's a lot.
At least it's at least you can see what they're doing.
There's a lot of stuff in WWE that
and
right now
wrestling's always had ups and downs, good storylines, bad storylines.
I think last year and this year is kind of a lull year for them. So maybe next year will be better.
Well, considering all their top guys are in their 40s.
Yes.
And they're trying to build younger guys, but
Mhm.
they're not putting them in the
They're
best
not
of
doing
spots.
no, because you take biggest example, Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry, man.
He
Dude from the
could have
indie.
been. As soon as they brought him on, it was like just a joke.
Well, he was massively popular on the indie scene.
Yeah.
And that parlayed him into TNA. He got way over in there.
Yeah. And then
Put him into NXT. He got way over in there.
And then when he came to WWE, like that was insane. I still remember that.
Yeah. And even the little spots that he would show up, WrestleMania or the Royal Rumble, crowd was on fire for him.
Yeah.
And then they kept him in NXT for, I think, too long.
Mm-hmm.
They let his spark die a little bit. And then when they brought him to Raw, they didn't do anything to build him back up. They just expected that spark that he had to keep going. And he might have to rebuild himself, but they're not putting him in a good position to do so.
Yeah. Well, I think now he's teaming up with
Danhausen.
And Danhausen is, I still don't get
their most popular star right now.
I do not get it.
He is their most popular star.
I still don't get it.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll.
Well, he's a throwback to the early Universal monster flicks.
That means nothing to me. I still don't get it. That means nothing.
He's just a goofy little dude that carries around a jar of teeth. And he's funny. And he has cross appeal somehow. I don't understand it either. But they're making millions off this guy.
They're going to just ride it out.
They're making millions off of this little guy. Yeah. If you don't know who he is and you're listening to this, just look up Danhausen.
Yeah.
And you'll see what we're talking about. He's everywhere. He's with the Knicks. He's with the now he's doing stuff with the baseballs in New York and stuff. The baseball teams. And, you are cursed.
Yep.
And how crazy was it that he cursed
and then
the basketball team and they lost every game after he cursed them?
That's crazy.
That is some crazy work right there. Like, how does that just happen?
I think, didn't he uncurse them and they started winning again?
Yeah, he cursed them. They lost like 2 games. And then they paid him human monies, as he calls it, human monies, to uncurse them. So he uncursed them, and then they went on to win the whole shebang. There's the Knicks. They won the whole the NBA championship.
Crazy.
Which is crazy. It's like, how does that line up like that?
He probably just got into their head.
Yeah. Who knows? But
yeah, so that's.
But other than that, man, it's not really much going on. You've been doing some fishing. You've caught some fish.
I've been doing some fishing, yeah.
Tommy finally caught a little fish.
Tommy caught a little bitty bluegill.
It was enough to kind of get him out of that bumness. He was all bummed because he couldn't catch anything.
We got to spend some time together, and
yeah, that's good.
He said that he enjoyed spending time with me.
Yeah, you're a mama. He loves you. Yeah. He came out to me and he was like, he goes, "What can I do? Mommy's so bummed about this house thing. What can I do?" And I was like, "You want to go fishing?" He goes, "Yeah, I like going fishing." I said, "So does your mother. Go in there and ask her to go."
Oh, that was sweet.
He goes, I should do that. I said, well, quit waiting around and go do it. Because if you say I should, and you wait around, you're going to forget. So just go in there and ask. You
want to hear something funny? I have a confession. I forgot when. I think it was, we were on our way home from a baseball game. And we drove separately. And I was like, who wants to ride with me? Who wants to ride with Daddy? And then Brett and Hunter was like, I'm going to ride with Daddy. And Todd was like, I'll ride with Mommy. And and without even thinking, I just whispered, I said, that's why you're my favorite. And I whipped my head at him, and he whipped his head at me. And he started smiling, and I was like, you never heard that? Oh, boy.
He's turned into a good boy.
He is a good boy.
I think the Lord has allowed us to overcome some of the mistakes we made in the beginning.
Yeah, I've always told him he has a heart made of gold.
Oh, he has a huge heart. He really does. I was concerned about him with football because of that, because I was like that. I didn't want to hurt nobody. I was bigger than most people were at my age.
Mm-hmm.
And like I knew I could hurt them, but I didn't want to. And finally the coach pulled me aside. I think I was in 7th grade. And he goes, "You have to get angry."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "But I'm not." He goes, "You don't ever get angry?" I was like, sometimes my mom or one of the foster kids or something will make me angry. He goes, "Good. Hold on to that. And when you're out here, think about it
Mm-hmm.
and use it." Like, what was that? What is it? The Adam Sandler movie? Bobby Boucher. What is the name of that movie?
Waterboy.
Waterboy. Says use it as tackling fuel. Tackling fuel. So that's what I told him. I was like, "I know your brothers make you angry, and I know that me and your mommy make you angry."
Mm-hmm.
I said, use that on the football field.
Yeah.
That's like picture your mom's head on the quarterback and her telling you what to do and you getting mad about it. Go hit her.
Don't you dare try it in real life.
I said, that is your one spot that you can take all your anger out and it's legal. You won't get in trouble for it. In fact, that's what you want you to do.
Yeah.
So, not a whole lot of laughs in this episode.
No, but that's okay.
This is more of a somber.
Well, and plus, life has just been so crazy. Like, we just had 2 birthdays.
It's been going nonstop.
Yeah. So, we haven't been posting.
We had Hunter's 6 years.
Mm-hmm. And Elijah's 1 year.
Elijah's 1 year.
Yeah. So
and he just buried his face in that cake.
Yeah. So we haven't even been able to breathe really to even be able to do a podcast. Because when we have the time, we don't have the energy.
Right.
And when we have the time, we have to put our energy into like the family time or into us time or,
us time. I think he was taking you. I was riding with you to go get, was it my big van that I was having the brakes done on it, right? And I think I looked over at you before I got out of the vehicle and I was just like, I feel like I haven't seen you in a week.
I know.
Even though we see each other every day.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen you for a week.
Oh man. I wish I could remember. Oh man. What is it?
Yes, beat on your head more.
An Avatar. The blue one. The good one. They say, what is it they say?
This movie sucks. That's what they say.
No, it doesn't.
This movie
but
sucks. They whisper it.
It's something that they say, "I see you."
Konnichiwa?
No, that's Japanese. it's like
hola.
I'm gonna have to.
Well, I'll put that on one of your little movie quotes. Yeah. I probably won't get it.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Oh, we watched Moana live action.
Yeah, I liked it.
That was really pretty good. I think The Rock looked weird.
But I think he did a good job.
Yeah, but I think he's just getting older. And he doesn't look like Maui in the face.
No, but I think he did a good job. Like, for what it is, if we isolate the movie from The Rock, he did a good job.
The funniest thing on the movie was him pulling hair out of his mouth.
Yes, because I feel like that was not scripted.
Probably wasn't.
I feel like that's just something that he just
did it all slow motion, like.
Yeah, and they kept it in there. It was genuine.
And he's got the new Jumanji movie coming up too, which I've seen bits and pieces of it from the trailers.
I'm sure
it looks friggin' funny.
I'm sure we'll watch that.
I'm like, Rock, just stick to what brought you to the dance.
Yeah.
You are not a dramatic actor.
No,
you're not.
He has to have
there's got to be some comedy in there because you're good at it.
Yeah,
and you're a big dude, and big dudes that get made to look goofy in a movie is funny.
Yeah,
but yet he thinks like it reflects on him personally. No, you're playing a character, you big dumb ape. What are you talking about?
You're funny.
Like, my character can't be shown to be weak. Like him and Vin Diesel had that going on with the Fast movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like each one of them had to have the same amount of punches landing on each other because they didn't want their characters to look weak in a movie.
Yeah.
You've lost your mind.
I mean, if it works.
Whatever.
Wow, okay. I just looked it up and I cannot.
The Navani thing?
Yeah, I cannot pronounce it.
There's not a little pronunciation button there.
No, what? No. I can't even pronounce it.
Try.
Oh no.
Try.
I can't.
Try.
Look.
Which one is it?
It's so it breaks it down right here, here, and here. Forget your glasses, Grandpa.
Oh, negati
Kamiya. But then they do.
Oh, negati kamuya.
No, that's not it.
I think that's it.
No,
I think that's it. Oh, negati
That's not
kamuya.
it. It doesn't sound that trash.
That sounds just like that.
No.
I want to look it up on the movie clip.
Here, let me. Oh wait, this is an ad.
Yeah. I don't know why you don't make a profile on my YouTube and just use that one.
Because I don't want to have to start all over again.
You got your algorithm just catered to your own self. I hate when I click on one video, and then all of a sudden my whole feed is flooded with videos like that. It's like, I just wanted to see what it was. I only watched like 30 seconds of it. Why are you flooding me now with all this stuff?
All right, you want to wrap this up? I think we're just rambling at this point.
Yeah.
It was nice to see you for an hour.
Yeah. Quit it.
You don't like the knee slaps?
You're aggressive unnecessarily.
Oh, you like it though.
Ow!
Okay.
You're going to get it.
All right, I'll be nice.
Quit touching me.
You like it though.
I like for you to touch me, but I don't want you to freaking rub my skin off, bite little places on me that are the size of a mouse, and slap my leg like I've done something wrong.
But you like it.
Did you not just hear what I said? You're not listening. Therapist? She's not listening. Get off me.
I'm giving you
ready to settle. No.
I'm filling your love language meter.
No, you're not filling my love language meter. You're filling my annoyance meter. Get off me, woman. Quit touching me.
Let me touch you.
Get off. No means no. All right, let's wrap this up. Quit. You're going to get off me.
Oh, look at those muscles.
All right. Bye. Oh. I'm going to leave you hanging. All right. I'm stopping it. All right. We're done. Oh. Bye. See you next week, baby.
Bye.
Bye. Get off me. Bye.